Hello, everyone. It's Adam Caplan here again for Sports Grid here at the 58th Super Bowl. And to my left is a man that, listen, if you love food, you got to love Chef Robert Irvine. My friend, good to see you.
Good to see you. Listen, I bought you a little present.
You did.
A vegan, because I know you're vegan,
vegan
meatball sandwich, and I didn't make it. But I knew
okay.
you've been working all day, so
well, I need it.
That's my gift
friend.
for you.
You're awesome. You're awesome. I can't wait to have it. I need this. So let me first start, as we get into this, how does one decide they're going to be a chef?
I think it's the easiest platform to get into when you don't really understand what you want to be.
Oh, okay. See, why? That's why I asked.
Yeah, look, I joined the military at a young age, 15 and a half years old.
Wow.
I started cooking at school when I was 11 because there was 30 girls and a home economic class and me.
Yeah.
I made my first quiche Lorraine. My dad was a little British Army guy. He thought everything I made sucked, so I went in the Navy.
Okay.
And that's how I started.
So let's fast forward over the years. When do you take your career to the next level? Because I know you're involved with so much stuff which we're going to get into, but when do you decide, okay, I'm going to broaden this. I know you're into nutrition like I am. How do you decide to do all this stuff that you're doing?
I think it's timing. Once you feel comfortable in the arena that you're in, then you try to expand it. You know, we have 11 companies, about 6,000 employees, and we're all over the world, literally. I mean, I just came back off the USS Eisenhower.
Okay.
I was in Poland before that, 8 bases there. Just came back before Christmas from Cuba. So we get an awful lot of travel with the military. I'm on the road 345 days a year, 150 just with the military.
Wow. So obviously it's near and dear to your heart. Let's talk about Chefs for Vets and what that means to you and what that's all about.
Well, number one, I have a foundation called the Robert Irvine Foundation.
Okay.
You can check it out, robertirvinefoundation.org. And I was approached by these guys. I mean, share it as Chef for Vets.
Yep.
These amazing bags that can be for NHL, NFL, etc. You put your own logos. I've got an Eagles one, by the way.
Nice.
And a portion, 50% of the sale of these bags goes to my foundation.
Awesome.
We've got some great names involved. Brett Favre's involved. I always say this wrong, Brian Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher.
Urlacher, yeah, sorry, Brian, I'm
He does
not good
great
at
work
this.
for the Vets, by the way. I'll see him tonight. Yeah.
So we'll see him tonight also at the flag game. So that's how we got involved. And look, a lot of people out there that are listening don't realize that 1 in 4 of our active duty men and women, active duty, not vets, 1 in 4 are food insecure.
1 in 4.
1 in 4.
It's actually 1 in 6 that we're being told.
No, that's not true.
Oh, it's
that
not?
is
Okay.
not true.
Okay.
It is 1
I
in
don't wanna argue with
4.
them.
I can tell you, on the outside world, it's 1 in 6.
Okay.
Inside the military, E4 through E1, that's the lowest rank. If you've got a kid, a dog, and a wife, you can't afford to live. And I say to myself, how can we do that in the military?
Yeah.
It's terrible. We're in America. We're not a third world country.
Yeah.
So our foundation helps with gift cards, helps with feeding. We do a platform called Breaking Bread with Heroes. Twice a week, we feed anywhere from 3,000 soldiers, sailors, airmen, anywhere around the world. And what heritagebags.com or the Chefs for Vets is doing is helping me feed these veterans.
So your nutrition, you're obviously in great shape. You and I are similar age. How do you stay so fit? What do you do?
I think it's kind of a habit, and you know this because we just talked a second ago. Yeah. When you get into young, it's easy to work out, but as you get through older, it gets a lot tougher. And you got to stay fitter. I'm still jumping out of planes with young kids.
Oh man!
200-pound packs.
I can't do that.
So for me, when I go to a base or onto a warship, I end up working out, end up feeding them.
Sure.
You end up talking about nutrition, what you put in, what you get out.
Sure.
Just like these athletes, I'm a big believer in small meals more frequently.
Which is what I do.
Right, because that helps you burn you look great. I mean, people are 58 because we're 58, so we can say that. We'll tell the world we're 58.
It's all good.
We look better than some 30-year-olds, right? Yeah. So I think that fitness piece has always been there for me, and the nutrition.
So let me ask you, food-wise, how do you decide when you're a chef that, okay, this is my specialty? And what is your specialty, if you have any, or you're specialty in a lot?
I don't think, so my background, I was on the Royal Yacht Britannia.
Okay.
So I cooked for heads of state all around the world.
Sure.
And you have to understand the customs of those countries, the food of those countries, and what is correct to serve at certain occasions.
Oh,
So there
okay.
may be 13 heads of steaks around the table,
Yeah, yeah.
each with a different meal based on where they're from.
Sure.
You know, if I look at South Africa, mopane worms, big caterpillars stuffed with meat, right? I know it sounds terrible,
Ooh.
but nutritionally it's really good. You know, actually the Queen would only use, bless her, would only use food that was shot or caught on her land. So
Wow.
salmon, grouse,
Okay.
deer.
Sure.
So it really depends on, I don't have a particular favorite to cook.
Okay.
I can cook anything because I've been put in that position.
Did you have any mentors in food, in being a chef?
Every
Who helped
day,
you?
I don't, not one in particular.
Okay.
It could be a garbage guy. It could be a fuel attendant. It could be a dishwasher.
Okay.
I'm inspired every day by people.
Awesome. Awesome.
You know, sitting talking with you
Yeah.
2 minutes ago about your journey, that inspires me because you've inspired others for their journey.
My wife, because we were both overweight, and I made a decision. I can't do this anymore. I'm like, I got to get in better shape because you were talking about it's much older as we get. It's much tougher as we get older,
Yep.
and to do something athletic. Now, what do you do for athletics?
So
Anything?
I do. Funnily enough, I tried Pilates. I sucked
Okay.
at it and it
Okay.
hurt, so I
Okay.
got rid of that really quick. I do a lot of walking, a lot of hiking.
I love walking.
Every year I
Yeah.
take 100 wounded warriors to
Nice.
Scotland for a 56-mile march where we meet up
Wow.
with 1,000 coalition
Awesome.
wounded.
That's awesome.
So I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of stairmaster kind of thing, and I work out every day.
Awesome. Chefs for Vets, how can we get more information?
You go on to heritagegear.com, and just remember, every time you buy one of these beautiful bags, right? I mean,
Yep.
literally,
Cheese
your
here.
name. I mean,
Yep.
you can. Yeah, we got the cat.
These are really beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Wow.
We can
Wow.
put them in universities.
Okay.
Whatever you want to
Yeah,
put on,
nice.
make it your own.
Okay.
And we get 50% of this. Remember,
Nice.
we're feeding veterans.
Yes,
That's what
so
this is
important.
about.
So important. Remember, one of every four is not fed correct or not.
It's food insecure, which means they
Food
don't have
insecure.
enough food
Yes.
to keep going. So if you look at the food pantry, and Vegas here, where we are, 3 Squared, which I work with a lot, one of the largest veteran communities in the United States is right here in Vegas.
All right, for Chef Robert Irvine, go to heritagebags.com.
HeritageGear.com.
Heritagegear.com for those bags. For Robert, I'm Adam. We'll see you next time.